Hello there, YouTube. Escargo80 here. Hey, everybody! How you been? This one is for another contest entry video, actually. We are celebrating Longbox Love Affairs 300 subscribers. Congratulations. You are almost 400, if I'm not mistaken. Around 380s. Such a nice number. And Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to you. He has a very basic, very nice contest, which has a deadline at 31st of December. The rules are very simple and basic. You gotta be sub to his channel. I will leave a note at the info section. Yeah, you gotta be sub to him, which I am more than almost 2 months, more than a month. And you gotta be 18 and older, and you have to show or talk about your first ever comic book. Unfortunately, I will not be able to show my first comic book right now, but because of many reasons, because my first comic book was in Turkish and it was in a very different format. It was in black and white paper, like a newspaper quality, and it was like 20 years ago. Around 1980s, it was a very, very, very low and limited run. It's very hard to find those books, and even though if you find them, they're like they have only sentimental values. But I can talk about them because I was around 5 or 6 years old. I was learning how to read and write and everything. And we had a summer house, and as we drive to summer house from the main terminals, we can buy this Spider-Man comics, and man, oh man, it was my world, the world of Peter Parker. I loved it. So my favorite comic book hero is Peter Parker, Spider-Man. Everything was Spider-Man, you know. And yeah, after that, when the real collection, when I first chose starting reading comics and everything, McFarlane years, the John Romita and Jim Lee drawings, these are, you know, they all inspired me. My favorite time with comics was the Hush, you know, early millennium, the Hush. I loved reading Hush, and also the Michael Turner Batman and Superman, the Supergirl series. You know, they were a huge inspiration about the taste that I like. Yeah, but you know, as I say, and after that, I had a very small collection, comic book collection. All those books, some key issues, some nice variant covers and everything, but I had to sell them. I had to sell them in order to, you know, start collecting limited edition statues or action figures, or even some prop replicas and everything. But right now I'm trying to find the balance again, and you know, I won't be able to show you my favorite comic book, but I can tell you this. I read the whole entire series of Civil War 1, and it's like more than 150 books. It's like 157 or 65 books with all the tie-ins, and you know, pre-Illuminati era and everything. And that's the only comic book I shed a tear. I cried at the end of the Civil War. Actually, the end of Dream. This might be spoilers if you haven't read it. When Captain America died, you know, I literally cried at the ceremony, and you know, I poured a whiskey, and you know, it was the most joy I ever had from a comic book. But then again, Peter Parker, Spider-Man, had a very huge role in the Civil War, so that's why I enjoyed it so much. Okay, let me check another rule. What can it be? What got you started with collecting? Yeah, Spider-Man, Jim Lee, J. Scott Campbell. Yeah, they started me with collecting. And that prop replica at the end of the... It's not a prop replica, actually. It's a Force FX lightsaber at the corner where you can see on the screen. That started me collecting not comic books but statues. And I will show you lastly a comic book which I haven't shown in none of my videos. I consider this one as the one of my favorite covers of 2017. But and I think this is quite underrated one. I love this guy's work. I love what he does with... he's drawing for Old Man Logan right now. I know all of you are familiar with Mr. Mike Deodato Jr. I used to have his Amazing Spider-Man 525 cover as a poster in my wall. And I'm trying to find that book. It's a cheap book, I'll find it. But for now, I'll show you the Spectacular Spider-Man #1, the color variant. Just check this out. I know the black and white, this black and white sketch variant is more popular, but no, man. Boy, oh boy, just check this out. I love this book. This is my childhood. This is my Spider-Man. So yeah, congratulations again. You are doing great. And I want to make some shout outs right now. The comic book esthete Ron, he encouraged me to make a favorite cover pickup, of 2017, and I forgot to mention your name, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you to all my subscribers. If this is my last video, Happy New Year. Enjoy the last night of 2017. And if I have to mention some names, it's definitely JP from All About Comics, Area 51, Don the Doctor, Spidey Fan, and Spider-Man 76, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so have a nice one. Thank you so much for being such a huge support. It means a lot to me. I enjoyed this whole community being so sensitive and so polite and caring and honest and giving. It's amazing community. I'm so proud to be part of it. Happy New Year, guys. See you soon. Bye.